the stress that I was carrying yesterday has somewhat been alleviated temporarily, I guess. So basically, the whole process with being summoned for jury duty is that for 2 weeks or however amount of time, I don't know if it's always 2 weeks, you have to call after a certain time of the day to check in and see if your group needs to be at the courthouse the next day. And for me, it was supposed to be tonight, and then next week, the 14th, I'm supposed to call again. And there's this, this message that you listen to, and it gives you your group number and whether you are supposed to show up the next day. And so all day I was thinking about how if I did get selected and I had to go in tomorrow, it would be one step closer to me possibly ending up on a jury and losing a lot of time at work right after Christmas. So, a lot of hours lost in a month, and I can't afford to, lose 2 full weeks without pay, which is always possible if you're on a jury. So I called and was super nervous, and I listened to the recording, and my group was not needed this week, so I just have to call next week. So I'm good for now. I have another week to think about it, but it's a lot less stressful now that I at least understand what the process is of finding out. Don't even have to interact with an actual person. It's just a recording of a person, telling people what they need to hear with instructions and stuff. So there's no anxiety about talking to a stranger and asking the right questions, because all of the questions are answered in the recording, which is nice. So now I just have to work my way through the rest of this week, and it'll all be okay. But on the other hand, it is January, and winter, and anxiety and depression are definitely something I deal with, so it's not like I am without either of those things with this stress being taken out of my week. And that's kind of been the other factor that's affected all of this, is that when I'm anxious or depressed, I don't go to bed when I'm supposed to, and sleep would definitely at least help me to be better prepared to deal with those things. So I'm kind of, shooting myself in the foot. Like even now, I stayed up too late doing a puzzle, which is good, watching a show, which is fine, but not late. So that's where we are right now. Slightly out of focus, in and out, and very tired. But at least I don't have to show up for jury duty tomorrow. And I'm okay with that.